what has changed? That's the question many are still asking as they remain outraged that South Carolina is only one of 2 states in the nation that has yet to pass a hate crime law.
Pass the law.
Time and time again.
It's time for South Carolina to take these hate crimes seriously.
Calls for a hate crimes law have been raised at the South Carolina State House.
We should never have to go to church and go through what we went through.
With even survivors and loved ones of the victims of the murders at Mother Emanuel testifying before lawmakers, urging them to get it done. And time again,
the Senate stands adjourned pursuant to the sine die resolution.
The General Assembly has failed to get a hate crimes bill to the governor's desk.
We lost a colleague, and we have not done anything to talk about hate.
A bill named in honor of late State Senator Clementa Pinckney has passed in the House of Representatives with bipartisan support multiple times. It would allow a hate crimes charge and additional penalties like extra time in prison to be added on to charges for violent crimes such as murder or assault. Prosecutors could seek these additional penalties if the perpetrators of those crimes targeted victims based on factors like race, religion, or gender. But every time, the bill has stalled out on the Senate floor, dying at the end of the legislative session before getting a debate.
If it came to a vote in the South Carolina Senate, it would pass, okay? Then it would pass with bipartisan support. And there may be more Republicans that would vote for it than Democrats. But we just cannot get it to a vote.
Supporters of the hate crimes bill put that failure squarely on the shoulders of one lawmaker, Senate Republican leader Shane Massey, who personally opposes the legislation.
I'm not a fan of enhancements. I think we ought to treat everybody the same. And I mean, if somebody assaults you, it ought to be the same as a penalty for assaulting me.
But Massey has remained adamant. He alone is not the reason the bill has fallen short in the GOP-dominated Senate, claiming more Republicans oppose it than Democrats will admit.
I understand they want to put everything on me, and that's fine. I'm happy to be the bad guy. But the reality is that bill does not have sufficient support within our caucus to bring it up. If it did, it would have already come up. If I were the only one objecting to it, it would have come up.
Some opposed to the bill have said it's unnecessary because there are federal hate crime laws being enforced. Under those, the white supremacist shooter at Mother Emanuel was convicted and sentenced to die. But many others say hate crimes victimize more than individuals, terrorizing and isolating entire communities. And they vow to not stop their fight until this legislation becomes a permanent part of state law.
We will continue to push for a hate crimes law again next year.